kind of.
Niggas just cheat because they did.
You're right.
I cheat from the heart. Like, I know.
If they feel like something's lacking or something missing.
Together, me and you together. You know I'm moving, I'm grooving, I'm doing what I'm saying. I'm doing what I'm doing. We put ourselves in this fantasy mixture, okay? I'm doing what I'm doing, and you know I'm fucking some bitches, but you know it don't hit the same. Like, I rock with you because I rock with you. But I know if you go and do something like that, I know that you're not just doing that. That's a part of your vessel. Like, that you doing that for a reason. You must have really liked this man.
It don't have to have nothing to do with him.
I might not even be looking at no qualities, no traits, right? I'm not looking at shit. But this bitch got a nice ass, and you know what? I know any nigga in his right mind gonna hit this. And if you got some action at the bitch, see, the only niggas that's gonna say that is niggas that don't ever get action out of bitches. It's hard to walk through a world, baby, knowing that you're supposed to seed the earth, right? Seed the earth, and you be a handsome, attractive man. And you got a whole bunch of. But you don't even gotta be handsome or attractive, though. Listen to me. I'm just throwing myself I'm just using myself as an example, just because I'm here. So fuck it. Why not? And you know, you got all these irresistible women. Not every man can handle that.
That's very true, and especially with the social media age, women will throw themselves at you. I have literally seen.
You are bad, right? And what makes you bad is your personality. That's what makes you one off, right? But let's be real. Me and you both know there's 100 of you out here.
No, there's not.
And look like I'm just saying that has them looks, baby. And you.
No, there's a lot of pretty bitches, but there's only one. There's a lot of pretty bitches, though. There's a lot of pretty bitches.
Set yourself one off, but I'm just saying, like. Men are attracted to, it's
physical.
Cool a bit,
physical.
It's physical first.
Of course.
A woman got to find it within a man spiritually.
Yes. Well, no, there's a lot of women. There's a lot of women that actually go for physical attributes, which is insane to me as a woman. Like, I don't give a fuck what a nigga look like, how you act, how you behave, what can you do, like how, because like
bitches start getting taught like niggas. That's why they act like them. You gotta think about it. And you know what? I'm gonna blame niggas for this mixture because you had to treat the bitch like one for her to act like one to even start it.
That's a part of it. Another part is they didn't grow up with their damn daddies half the time.
In that aspect, and that do have a lot to do with it too. But
it's an ongoing cycle.
She's at least 9 times out of 10, and I would hope she's around her mama. So she's learning a lot.
But some of these mamas is worse. Some of these mamas is worse. Like, I'm not gonna say names. But like we see a lot of these celebrity girls with mamas that want to be them, with mamas that come for their own children, with mom. I'm not gonna name names. But it's a lot of these mothers that want to be in the limelight and they want to take the, you know what I'm saying? So like,
if you're gonna speak,
a lot of people weren't raised right.
Who you?
A lot of people weren't raised right.
Who? 1 or 2 in your mind? Who do you?
I ain't gonna name these mamas because I already know what's gonna happen if I do it.
What's gonna happen?
All I'm gonna say is for me, I appreciate my mother for being my mother. Like my mom would sometimes my mom will see comments and be like, "Oh, I want to reply so bad, but you tell me to stay out of it," because it's like, this is my career, my job. This is what I chose to. I chose to be in this public light. I didn't know everything that came with it, but that's my choice. My mama didn't choose it. My daughter didn't choose it. My sister didn't choose it. So if you jump in to try to defend me or anything and someone comes for you, I'm gonna get your IP address and pull up and I'm gonna be in jail. Then what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? So like, I appreciate the fact that my mama's my mama, that she don't try to jump on social media and try to get on the blogs and like, that's like, a lot of these girls weren't raised right. A lot of them didn't have their daddies around and their mama's acting fucking crazy. And if you really think about it, like where it comes from, like, Black people, we have only had fucking 70 years to do what white people have had centuries to do. You know what I'm saying? We've only been free since the damn fucking 50s. And the Black men were taken out of the home as slaves to make sure they couldn't bond with their children. And the children were so Black men abandoning their families comes from slavery. Like, I don't personally think that a man just gets up and says, I better my family. You don't even know where it comes from. It's just, they were sold off. We didn't have men in the home that wanted to be in the home. So it's a cycle that we have to break, but we can't break it if we don't know this is a cycle. So we're now having women that were raised by women that were hurt by men that don't have men, and the men were in the home, and then the men that were raised by women that didn't have men, so the men act like bitches and the bitches act like niggas, and then they come together and they're battling because the man wants this power and this respect, and then the woman wants to be taken care of, but now she's had to take care of herself, and he's been raised by nothing but bitches and hair salons all his goddamn life. So now we got soft men that want respect, but they don't know how to get it, and they think you get respect by respect me, and not realizing you get respect by taking care of her, by being a calm, being that male figure she never had.
Back to what you said, you got to be taught to be that though.
And most of the time we don't even know what the problem is.
You can't expect somebody to be that when that's not what that person was taught, man or a woman. You know what I mean? Like, to be calm. It's like, shit, they done been seeing this. Their mama saw this. Like, they've been seeing it for years, for generations. So, I mean,
it's a fucked up cycle.
Where do you feel like it can be fixed at? Give us some games.
I mean, like literally, it has to, like, I think a big problem is social media, and a big problem are these reality shows and things like that, where they glorify women acting like damn fools and men acting like they ain't got no common sense. And it's like you walk into a scene, you know, these reality shows. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Boom, 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 bam. Ah, bitch, fuck you. Like, why are you inviting? Like, what happened? How did her name piss you off? Like, this is what's glorified, and this is what gets the views, and this is what gets the money. So now you already come from a fucked up situation, and now all you see every time you scroll is ignorance and more disrespect and now, like I said, all these fucking podcasts popping up with these men that don't know a goddamn thing, these women don't know shit, and then half the time they going back to a fucking 1-bedroom goddamn studio, sharing a bed and a couch, sharing shoes, but they talking about what the world should be. Like, it's not.
Is that a jab at anybody?
No, that's a general. That's not personal. That's a general statement.
One of the greatest podcasts on earth right now. One of the greatest podcasts in the motherfucking world, Masika.
That should be a soundbite.
We will not do that one. Not today. We will not do that today. You know where you at? The Sharp Tank.
The Sharp Tank.
No jumper.
The Sharp Tank.
Sharpest, coolest podcast in the motherfucking world.
I mean, I feel
you're here for a reason.
I feel the energy.
So you should say, other than Shark Tank and No Jumper, I feel like these podcasts.
You know that wasn't a jab.
That
wasn't a jab. I'm here because you're one of the few that's not on some bullshit.
I don't be on no bullshit.
It's not no bullshit.
And you know what? I feel like what you were talking about makes me want to bring up the situation with Love and Hip Hop and you being in Love and Hip Hop. And you know, you were just talking about like media, just reality TV.
Yeah.
You know, what was some of your experiences, you know, starting out with that?
So, without getting into contractual things, you know, I was really naive, extremely naive when I started Love and Hip Hop. These shows work because people love. No reason. These shows work because people in the day, like I get. These bitches are trying to figure out how to get camera time.
Yeah.
And if they know I'm gonna get camera time if I just start.
What if you are the version that Tommy should have been coming in the house?
I don't care.
You know?
I don't care. Like, I have daughters.
Exactly.
I have daughters.
So you have a better understanding to what really be going on.
I don't have time to sit on camera and talk to unfathered bitches about why they acting like niggas.
Yeah,
I don't have time for that. Because on camera, you got a certain amount of time to do what you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't, off camera, it might make sense. But I know you got this period of time to try to get as much camera time as you can try to get.
You brought it out.
I'm just saying, I don't have time. I don't have time. I got a daddy. I got a mother. My parents were married for 43 years. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of, like, whether I didn't agree with everything they did everything they could. You know what I'm saying? Like, my father didn't let me open doors. My father didn't let me take out trash. Yeah. My father made sure, like, I always walked on the inside of the street.
Other women that did have daddies to show them.
And again, that's not my ministry is not to do that on these type of shows.
And I get that.
On these type of shows.
It seems like it's much needed.
It is, which is why I've created my own show.
And I'll get to that, but like, it's not even to pinpoint nothing on baddies or nobody, but just like it's gotten like that on a lot of these shows.
Yeah.
You know, and it seems like in some department, it's needed because it does create a true balance. Right?
What's needed?
Just that balance of somebody being like you said, there's a lot of, you feel like a lot of fatherless bitches, as I quote. right?
Yeah.
So
and again, that is not an insult to the women because it wasn't your choice.
A little bit.
No. It wasn't your choice. You're a product of your environment. Like, who can fault someone for not having a daddy? Did you make the nigga leave? No. That's not your fault. But you don't even right.
There's some chicks that have had that.
Right.
So they can see.
Right.
A person only can do what they learn. Exactly. They don't just think it by themselves.
Exactly.
It's not a light bulb that goes off. They got to see it.
When you go to school, you go there to learn, right? When you go to concert, you don't go there to learn. So I'm not going to go on a show that's made for fighting and try to educate a bitch. She's not there to learn. There's no capacity for me to be at a concert that's loud. So the square root of pi is 4.3. You're there to have a rave. You're there to scream. You're there to. So I'm not about to walk up into a fucking shit show in a boxing ring talking about, okay, let's talk about your daddy issues.
But that's why
you're there to fight.
But that's why I always notice that there's only a couple, maybe one to none, that only pass through that door of superstar movements. Because of that,
the Cardi B's, the Dreas, the Nene Leakes. There's only a few.
There's not a lot that comes through the door. It's because everybody got that same type of mentality of like, I'm not there to teach none of these bitches. I don't give a fuck. Even if I do know the knowledge, even if I do got the keys, I'm not here to teach this bitch because I'm gonna treat. I'm
here to get what I gotta get. And move the fuck on. It is cool. It is very cool. It is very cool because guess what you won't do? You're not gonna kill yourself trying to save somebody that wants to drown.
No. But you know what? If you can help and you see you can say something, words cost nothing.
So
maybe a bit of energy, but shit, spend energy towards.
So back in your previous life, did you tell these bitches that they're throwing away their lives?
Throw away whose life?
Back in your previous life, your previous career, did you tell these bitches that you was hoeing out, baby, don't sell your pussy?
It's not throwing their lives away.
You should have. You should have said, baby, you have more value. Don't sell your coochie and bring me your money. But you didn't because they weren't there to learn. They were there to turn tricks and make money.
Let me tell you something.
So why the fuck should I be better than you?
Commentate. I'm gonna tell you this, baby. See, me being in the game and how I move, sweetie, they gave it to me. I never had to go sit there and do any of that.
Why I gotta sit there and do it?
I'm just telling you, baby, you don't have to do anything.
Exactly.
But if it's a certain type of knowledge, I'm going to still give the bitch the knowledge. Shit, if that's what she's already
But
doing.
you still going to say, bitch, run me my money.
That don't got nothing to do with bread.
It do.
That's common sense that you're giving people.
It do.
That's common sense that you're giving people.
I'm not going to go in the lion's den. I'm not going to go in the lion's den.
Higher learning that you're giving them, like, hey, you got to pay a fee to get this.
I ain't a school teacher.
That's fucking basic knowledge.
I ain't a school teacher.
Around to people, but
and I pass it around on a different platform. I do.
But that's why we're retarded. Is because we're not willing to share that or process that.
I share it all day, every day.
That's the problem.
I share it all day, every day. I'm not going to go on a show for fighting to share it.
I don't give a fuck where you go. You should always be willing to spread knowledge.
That's ridiculous.
I don't give a fuck where you go, and that's
ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
That's where we fuck up.
That's because you don't do that.
That's where we.
You ain't gonna do it.
I always do. Even if they come off aggressive, I'm always trying to give some game, whether they reciprocate it in the way that they're supposed to.
You can pick and choose what doors you go through. I'm not going somewhere I don't feel welcome to try to be welcome. That's ridiculous.
It's not about that.
Why the fuck do I need to go on baddies to educate some bitches that want to fight? Why the fuck do I need to do that? That's retarded.
You don't have to, but you just coming in there, that's blessings. Doing that type of shit is still
Guess what? I am a blessing. And when I realized that my no was stronger than my yes, I became more powerful. So fuck no. I ain't doing no damn shit that's beneath me to try to educate some people that don't want to fucking learn. Because that's a waste of my time and energy when I have children to educate. And on my platform that's not for fighting, that's where I do it at. I'm not gonna go in the boxing ring and try to make people eat vegan food. That's retarded.
Beneath you. That's why. And I get where your whole mixture is.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not saying anybody's beneath me. I'm saying I'm not going into the lion's den dressed in meat and thinking that someone's gonna listen to me. All they want to do is
nobody said that.
That's a lion's den. I'm not going in covered in fucking meat and tell people, wait, lions, wait, listen to me.
She don't want that.
I don't.
She want to know more than them bitches.
You sound
She
crazy. No, I do know more.
You want to take a sideways steamy shit. Yep. You want to sit there.
If I went on that show, I would.
Loaf of bread.
If I went on that show, that is what I would want to do.
My bitches on that show be taking bitches.
You know what? You're mad because I'm not letting you try to get me out of my point.
I'm not mad.
You are.
No.
You're aggressive.
Baby, I'm not.
There's absolutely no reason in heaven, hell, or earth.
I'm just asking.
There's no reason in heaven, hell, or earth for me to go do some dumbass shit to try to educate me. I would be a dumb bitch. I'd be a dumb bitch walking into a fucking boxing match trying to get everybody to sing him.
This the real you right here.
That's stupid. That's dumb as fuck. That's dumb as fuck. That's why I left Love and Hip Hop. Because at the end of the day, I have daughters that are going to be looking at me.
Just as crazy as them bitches. That's why I said I feel like it's a perfect fit.
Well, you know what? If you feel like that, then you go fucking get some of them bitches that you used to pimp, and you go put them on there.
Do with anything?
Because you talking like you Father Teresa.
This is what you're into now, and I'm not.
Who's I'm into it?
Say this to you.
Who's I'm into it?
That's a personal jab. I'm just talking to you
it's not what I'm into.
You've already been into. You're into reality TV.
No, baby, you said this is what I'm into right now. I quit.
TV, baby.
I quit in 2017.
Reality TV.
What is the year?
Go back to my motherfucking pit.
What is the year?
What the fuck's that got to do with you?
What is the year?
I'm gonna be honest.
What is the year?
Take that more past.
What year are we in?
We're in your present.
What year are we in? 2023. No, you said this is what I'm into. I quit in 2017.
Don't you do reality TV?
What year is it?
You know you on some
What year is it? 2023. I quit in 2017, honey.
But this is what you
said this is what I currently do. What is the year? Can you do math? That was 6 years ago.
It don't matter.
You said this is what I currently do. No, this is what you think I do.
You want to go.
How you telling me what I want to do?
That's all I know you asked. Not for
That's your fault. That's your fault. No, it's not your. No, it's not my fault. I do a great job, which is why I made millions off of the stock market, honey.
Millions off the stock market. Exactly. You wouldn't even need in music. You wouldn't want.
No, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I want it.
Music takes away from your family.
I don't need it. I want it. I love it. I love it because I love it. Exactly. And like I said, I waited until I was a rich ass bitch to be able to do everything that I wanted to do. I love this. What's your sign, honey? What's your sign, baby? Baby, the rose got to you.
No,
you got veins popping out your neck.
I asked you a couple questions.
And you mad?
I asked you a couple questions.
I love it. What's your sign?
You see me mad at another podcast.
What's your sign?
Virgo. Yes. I wouldn't even answer your question if I was mad. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I wouldn't even answer.
Why you so like?
It's me, baby. We're in the tank. No jumper. Sharpest, coolest podcast in the motherfucking world.
Anyway.
I done let you ramble on for the longest around this motherfucker. But I'm just letting you know, baby, I got the bigger microphone. And I'm just letting you know
off the dribble. This is your show.
Off the dribble, this is still what you do.
This your show.
You still shop yourself around like that.
Reality TV is not what I do. And even if it is, I create my own show. Why would I want to?
Them bitches. You shouldn't have to.
Why would I want to?
Love and peace.
You sound crazy.
I know I do, because you're going to go in there and spread hate. Hey, Donnie.
No, I ain't going to go in there at all. I ain't going to go in there at all. That's why they have a VIP section with VIP ropes, and they don't let certain people pass the ropes. That's why certain people don't get past the VIP rope, honey. I'm not going. I'm not jumping in the crowd. I'm on the stage for the reason.
Man.
Well, I'm on the stage for a reason.
No, you be playing.
No, you playing. You playing yourself. You so mad. Listen, you can get in that motherfucking camera all you motherfucking want. I said what the fuck I said. I ain't playing a motherfucking thing. Only thing I play is the piano, and I ain't even that good at it. What? Did you pour something else in that cup?
Why you ain't got no hustle to it? No real good game to it.
Well, that's why I'm a millionaire, baby, off of everything else, and that's why I paid to quit, and that's why I paid to get out of the contract.
From a long line of this shit.
No, I came on here because why are you off camera talking?
Baby,
are you that mad? Are you that mad?
Not mad, baby.
You are mad. You got veins popping up here. You got veins popping up. You must be mixed. You turning red. Are you mixed? Are you mixed? Are you mixed? Okay, I can tell because you turning red. You turning red. You got that white up in you. You got that white up in you. And I said what the fuck I said. And I said what the fuck I said, and I'm going to sit on it. I'm going to sit like a lady, and I'm going to keep sitting like a lady. I'm going to keep sitting like a lady. I'm going to say what I say, and I'm not going to stand up. I'm going to keep sitting. I'm going to keep sitting in my Balenciaga shoes, my Balenciaga skirt. I'm going to keep sitting looking pretty. I'm going to keep sitting looking pretty, and you're going to act shitty. I don't act, baby. I'm a queen, honey.
What she do? It's reality TV.
Nah, that's what you do. That's what you do. That's what I did. That's what I did. You don't know the year. It is 2023. You wanna dumpster dive in 2017? You do that.
To who? Sound like you've been dumpster diving for a long time.
You sound crazy. You sound really crazy.
In your mind.
You sound really crazy.
Never crazy.
You sound crazy. I didn't say you are crazy. I said you sound crazy.
Never crazy and never lazy.
You sound crazy though. You sound crazy. You sound crazy. Are you gonna sit down or you walking out?
Sit down to what?
Are you gonna sit down or you walking out?
Baby, it's time to close up shop.
So then close out, motherfucker. Do your goddamn job. Close the fuck out. Close the fuck out. Close the fuck out. You didn't close out. You just got up.
She's just not listening.
Honey, you didn't close out. Your job is to close out. You just got up and walked out. You're still talking off camera.
Baby girl.
You're still talking off camera.
You really want women. And he sat up here and told you who males are. They are degraded females. The penis is an elongated clitoris. But it's a woman with no man. This is like back at the last few chapters. And for a purpose. The Third Army was going in circles. What was down to the simplest, it shouldn't be as complicated, because women were born with a sixth sense to be able to feel vibrations, but you have been pimped out of it, and you've been taught that it's crazy and that it's emotional. So you have been taught to defend yourself and try to be like males, right? So you've cut your sixth sense off. As valid. You start right. Your relationships with others or building them should not be so complicated, but they are, which sends you into circles. Take a second look at the preceding message. Note the phrase, his spirit permeated the whole organization. While some leaders take purposeful pains to imprint their personal style on an organization and others do not, the fact is that the personality of the leader does strongly influence, permeate the entire organization.